All right, your next comic coming to the stage. Are we ready?
Yeah!
All right, give it up for Silas.
We're gonna need a little bit of set.
Ready? All right.
Hey, Brian.
Y'all can motherfucking do better than that shit. I'm up here. Damn. Break your virginity on 9/11. When that motherfucker was coming, they were gone. It's fucked up, but it's funny. Y'all can laugh. I'm about to give away some black trader tricks in exchange for some white trader tricks. Fair exchange. How the fuck do y'all not pay taxes and get away with that shit? This Trump went on TV and said, and Hillary said it first, she was like, this motherfucker don't pay tax. And he said with a straight face, because I'm smart. How the fuck you get away with that? If I said some shit like that, immediately they'd have took me off the stage in cuffs. But that motherfucker got away with it. So what I'm saying is, I'm gonna give y'all some information now. Black people are over slavery. We over it. We use that shit as a ploy to just get over shit. You come to work late. Excuse me, Mr. Silas, you're late for work. It's been 400 years of this shit, nigga. Fuck that. So after the show, somebody meet me in that parking lot, give me that tip. Appreciate it. We made it to 2023. I was scared to death. Thank you. Clap, clap. I was scared. That coronavirus shit was, oh man. Woo! See, my brother, you're gonna hear him a lot. Every time I come back, I got some shit to say about his dumb ass. Say, 400 years, black people have been just eating watermelon and no flu, no colds. They good, we good, everything is good. I'm just gonna take watermelon and I'm gonna get through coronavirus. Like, nigga, didn't last week that bitch burned you? This bitch burnt you up. You was holding your nuts and your dick and your shit looked like the bottom of a Nestle Crunch bar. I had coronavirus. I just had a little cough, lost taste, but nigga, your shit burning. That Blue Star ointment ain't working. Maybe you need to put some watermelon on that shit. Cure it right up. Ladies, y'all don't have to put all this shit on your face, all this makeup. Y'all beautiful as you come out. Some of y'all overdo it, put those eyelashes on, shit look like a fucked up used tire, the smoke sticking out of it and shit. No, y'all don't have to do all that shit. Let me tell you, motherfuckers that don't get pussies gonna put their dick in something. Y'all seen that movie, what was it, American Pie? That nigga put his dick in apple pie. Now that Will Smith, it just made me feel embarrassed to be black. I was hiding under the table when he did that shit to Chris Rock, and I was like, oh man, that shit just couldn't be me. For a whole bunch of reasons. It's like, first of all, is any bald women in here? Let's get this shit out in the open. Is any bald females in here? Good, because that bald-headed bitch started all that shit. She's the reason of all of that. First of all, the joke wasn't even all of that funny. And it wasn't even all that fucked up. And she's lucky that I wasn't on the damn stage, because I would have dug into her ass. First of all, let me tell you how it all started. It all started in the back. She was back there, and Tom Hanks went into his character the same way they say Will Smith went into his character as King James or whatever the fuck it was. So Tom Hanks walked in the back and seen that bald ass head and had flashbacks of Castaway. It was like, Wilson! Wilson! That's how that shit all started. So Will Smith let that one slide. He didn't whoop Tom Hanks' ass. Then she went on that stage. Then Chris Rock went on the stage and said that little simple joke that offended him so much. And it was like, entanglement. What the fuck is an entanglement? I'm still lost on that. My theory on this is that the dude that she had sex with meant to tangle his hand in some hair, and it just wasn't there, because she's a bold bitch. So my theory is this, and I'm gonna show y'all, that this nigga was like, you know what, I'm gonna hit this, and I'm gonna tear this shit up better than Will Smith ever did. And he was just back there just wearing that ass out. And he meant to go grab some hair, but it was just a bald head and shit, so he couldn't grab no hair, so he palmed her head, and the shit was like a spoiling, and it just slipped and shit. He still grabbed it, still gonna wear that goddamn pussy out. And then he looked at the back of her head and he was like, what the fuck is that tattoo on the back of your head? Spalding? Commissioner Adam Silverman? What the fuck? This bitch got the NBA emblem on the back of her head. And they were mad at Will Smith for what he said. Ain't that some shit? Cause I would've whooped his ass. I'm not too forgiving like that. Chris Rock is from Brooklyn. You let that shit slide? Look, I'd have beat the shit out of Chris Rock. Will Smith. And it would've went like this. Because everybody's falling back into character. His ass would've thought he was Muhammad Ali. But it wouldn't have been no Muhammad Ali, because I'd have whooped his fucking ass right on that goddamn stage. You thought he was in Muhammad Ali 2. The Shakes of Cashers. He'd have been up there shaking just like Cassius Clay with that fucking brain tumor shit he had. And I would have kept wailing on his ass. And by the time I'd done wailing on his ass, he wouldn't know where the fuck he was. He would have been in the back, and you just would have jumped in the car, and Jada Pinkett, bald-headed ass, would have ran out there. Will, where you going? Home, back to Bel Air. Y'all have a good night, man. Have fun.
Silas. Did anyone else get a Kanye West vibe ending for Silas? Just me. When he talked about slavery, I was like, oh shit, it's happening. It's happening. All right, we've got 3 comics coming to the stage. The next comic is, he has an amazing poncho, so please give it up for Cameron Smith.